Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truth.org. Today is October 22nd, 2024. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage the so-called arrest of one Donald J. Trump for crimes he did not commit prior to the U.S. presidential election on November 5th of 2024. As it currently stands, Donald J. Trump is slated to win the U.S. presidential election in a landslide. And because Trump is not in line with the so-called globalists or the Zionists and their agenda for the United States, he must be terminated prior to the U.S. presidential election on November 5th, and they're going to use Lawfare to basically neutralize him. So the CIA has tried this on multiple occasions, but considering that we're less than 2 weeks away from the election, the CIA is absolutely desperate to neutralize Trump in any form or fashion. And in this particular case, they plan to arrest him for crimes he did not commit. However, the CIA has no plans of actually arresting him, fingerprinting him, and placing him in jail, but they will rather kill him likely during a Waco-like siege, where they will murder him in a ritualistic blood sacrifice, likely claiming post-mortem that Trump committed suicide, which is specifically why they suicided Trump's former friend Jeffrey Epstein in his jail cell in New York City a few years ago. So exactly when the CIA plans to arrest Trump for crimes he did not commit, specifically to murder him in some ritualistic blood sacrifice, is obviously not known, because we have 2 weeks prior to the election. But it most likely will happen on the 24th of October, which marks exactly 808 days since the CIA staged the FBI raid targeting Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, back on August 8th of 2022. Obviously, August 8th is 8-8, and this is reflective numerology, 808 days. Consequently, it's highly likely that the CIA would stage this same attack or terror raid, or arrest raid, on the date of November 3rd, which would mark 818 days. So we're looking at 2 dates that the CIA plans on arresting Trump for crimes he did not commit, one on October 24th and one on November 3rd, which marks 808 days and 818 days respectively, since the CIA staged the FBI raid on Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate back on August 8th, 88 of 2022. So exactly which crimes the CIA plans to accuse Trump of committing prior to the election is obviously not known, because they can make up new ones anytime they want. But the most likely is Operation Jack Smith, which I've been publishing ad nauseum, or Trump versus Switzerland, which is basically these 4 charges that CIA operative Jack Smith has introduced against Trump, which for the record are 18 U.S. Code 241, conspiracy against rights, 18 U.S. Code 371, conspiracy to commit offense or to defraud the United States, 18 U.S. Code 1512C22, tampering with a victim or informant, or U.S. Code 1512K, tampering with a victim or informant. So basically, this is the overturning the 2020 U.S. presidential election, and because the CIA plans on interfering in the U.S. election, this time around they have charged Trump with 4 felony counts on top of the 34 felony counts that he was previously indicted in New York State Supreme Court. So this is the most likely one, because this is an active case, which Jack Smith just introduced more pieces of so-called evidence in the last week. So this is the most likely. That being said, the CIA could arrest Trump for one or more of the following crimes, such as racketeering, sexual assault, rape, links to Epstein Island, allegedly employing illegal aliens, pedophilia, child porn, bribery, possibly in respect to Russia or Ukraine, illegal campaign contributions, fraud, tax evasion, possibly in respect to the IRS, money laundering, possibly insider trading or price fixing in respect to True Social, possibly being a foreign agent of Russia, allegedly receiving illegal gifts or monies, possibly for fraud or tax evasion in respect to the Trump organization, possibly for a plot to overthrow the U.S. government or state governments such as Florida, Texas, or Arizona, for links to Russian banks, business ventures, or Russian President Vladimir Putin, being in violation of the Judge Merchan of New York State Supreme Court gag order, or they could just take Trump's property and under the RICO statutes and claim that he committed a litany of crimes. Coincidentally, back on September 16th of 2024, the CIA arrested fellow New Yorker, rap mogul Sean Combs, on 7 felonies of arson, bribery, forced labor, kidnapping, obstruction of justice, racketeering, and sex trafficking. And 9 days later, on September 25th of 2024, the New York Mayor Eric Adams was indicted on 5 felony counts for bribery, conspiracy, fraud, illegal campaign contributions, 2 counts of that. So what the CIA has done is, because Trump is a New Yorker, what the CIA has done is taken 2 of the most famous New Yorkers, the New York Mayor Eric Adams and rap mogul Sean Combs, and arrested them on 5 felonies and 7 felonies respectively. And this is because the CIA plans to arrest New Yorker Trump prior to the election on November 5th for a whole list of crimes, including but not limited to bribery, conspiracy, fraud, illegal campaign contributions, forced labor, kidnapping, obstruction of justice, racketeering, and possibly even sex trafficking. So just to recap, the CIA headquarters, located in East Cern at Lake Geneva in Switzerland, is going to interfere in the U.S. presidential election. It's 100% certain that Donald J. Trump will be arrested and likely killed in some sort of FBI, DHS, or U.S. Marshals base arrest raid targeting Trump, possibly while staying at a hotel, while campaigning prior to the election, or at his possibly Trump Tower or one of his Trump hotels, or his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. So it's 100% certain that Trump will be arrested for crimes he did not commit prior to the U.S. presidential election on November 5th, specifically so Switzerland can neutralize Donald J. Trump prior to winning the 2024 U.S. presidential election on November 5th of 2024. So this is foreign interference, if you will, at its utmost. And so obviously, if Trump is neutralized in any form or fashion prior to the date of November 5th, 2024, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.